I'm Kevin Coleman with the Cider Post, and we are getting a preview of Juneteenth at the Pump House. Ladies, could you introduce yourselves?
I'll let you go first.
My name is Adrienne D'Souza. I'm the president of the Ross County NAACP.
And I'm Angela Young. I am the first vice president of the Pump House and also the coordinator of the Juneteenth, co-coordinator of the Juneteenth celebration.
All right, and if anybody doesn't know, can you explain what Juneteenth is historically?
So Juneteenth celebrates the freedom of the slaves. And in 1863, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation freeing the slaves. But the slaves in Texas, they hadn't heard it yet. So there were a lot of people that didn't even realize they were free. So in 1865, freedom came about, and we call it Juneteenth Freedom Day because everyone realized they were free then.
That was what, June 19th?
June
16th?
19th.
All right, so what is the Juneteenth whole effort going on here in Chillicothe?
Well, we actually are going to start off at the Pump House on June the 4th through the 28th. We're going to have our annual art show, and this is Juneteenth Celebration Creative Artist Event. And this event is going to be a little bit different this year. Each artist age 16 and older has an opportunity to submit at least 4 entries. This is going to be a judged event. The event, which means it will be monetary awards given to first, second, third place, and then some honorable mentions. Then we also are also saying that you need to have a Juneteenth theme. That can be anything with regards to the Juneteenth. You got to do a little bit of history possibly. So hopefully we will get some great, wonderful entries on that, 16 years of age or older. Also, during this same time frame, June 4th through June 28th, we are going to partner with the King Arts Complex in Columbus, Ohio. They will be bringing down a traveling quilt show, and the quilt show this year is going to be the symbols of the Underground Railroad. So that will be sprinkled throughout our show, either upstairs or downstairs. So we're looking forward to having the young ladies come back again. If you were here last year during Juneteenth, they provided us with some quilts, and they're going to be doing the same thing this year. I'm also trying to work with the curator of King's Arts Complex to have the young ladies come in and to explain the symbols and the meanings behind each of the quilts that they will be presenting.
And the quilts were often used to show the route of the Underground Railroad?
Yes, the quilts were used as the way of communication for those who were traveling to the free land and letting them know of any warning signs and so forth based on the symbols that were used during that time. So we did have someone come last year, and we wanted to extend that again this year and expand the Underground Railroad. So with that, we'll have that event here, and that opening is on June the 7th, and that will be from 6:30 to 8 here at the Pump House to announce all of the winners of the Creative Artist event. Then we're going to...
Is that a Thursday?
That is on a Friday.
Friday, okay.
That will be on a Friday. And then we will move our event. June 22nd is going to be held at the Majestic. We've kind of outgrown our location here, and one thing Adrienne and I were thinking every year, is it going to rain? Is it going to rain? So we had a tent outside, but we've grown so much this year, and then that kind of leads us into, which we forgot to talk about, was our national theme. So I'm going to let Adrienne tell you about that.
So our national theme for Juneteenth 2024 is Their Wildest Dreams, and it honors the history of our ancestors while also highlighting present accomplishments, which our forebears could not have dreamed. Organizers are creating a showcase of artists and performers that uplift Black history, expression, agency, liberation, and joy. So that is the theme for this year, Their Wildest Dreams.
So that leads us into our June 22nd event, and we're going to have not only, which is something we try to do every year with our youth, is try to involve them. And in this year, we're doing a poetry contest, and we will be announcing the winners from the Ross County Poetry Contest, grades 6 through 12. That will be held at the Majestic on June 22nd. We also are going to have, Adrienne's going to talk to you a little bit about that. We're going to have a food truck that will be there, CJ's Fish and Chicken, and then Chilla Coffee will be there, and then we'll have a vendor's fair. The vendor's fair is from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. Our vendors are Jace Jewelry, Gathering Stars, Ross County NAACP, Sheets and Things, 31 Gifts Consultant, Sugar Me Sweet, Cookies and Confections, 31 and 10 Rare Jewels, Chillicothe Ross League of Women Voters, Democratic Party, Southern Ohio Writers Group, Pump House Center for the Arts, King's Arts Complex, which is in Columbus, Ohio, Columbus Metro Mass Choir, Chillicothe and Ross County Public Library, and Trey's Crafted Creations. These are some of our vendors that will be at the Juneteenth event on June 22nd, along with an authors that will be selling their books or poetry. Jade Berry is an author, Rose Smith is a poet, and Carlina Beverly is also a poet. So they will be there.
So Jade has not only been a mayoral candidate, but she's an author?
She is also an author.
And a businesswoman.
Yes, she's a Renaissance woman. And so now we're going to talk a little bit about the event that is going on June 22nd at the Majestic.
So the event on June 22nd, which is a Saturday, will take place from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Majestic Theater, and we're going to have 3 acts. So in Act 1, we'll have a welcome and introduction by Jade Berry. Then we're going to have Gathering Stars perform, and they are an indie soul band. They will be followed by Carlene Beverly, local poet, and Yaktanji Fire, which is a band covering music from the 1960s to present day. They will be followed by Zion's Youth Minds from Zion Baptist Church, and Starlit Ways, which is an acoustic duo. That's Act 1. In Act 2, we're going to start with the student poetry winners from grades 6 through 8, and they will be followed by Shay Gordon, who is a Civil War reenactment actor, followed by Rose Smith, who is a poet, and the Columbus Metropolitan Mass Choir, which is a gospel group. Then we will have the Stewart Poetry winners from grades 6 through 8 and grades 9 through 12. Then we'll be at the end of our program, which is Act 3, which will take place from 6 to 7 p.m. We will have Mount Zion Baptist Voices of Thunder, who will minister in song. And this is a really popular group that is from Springfield, Ohio, and they have been with us from the very beginning. So everyone always looks forward to the Voices of Thunder. That will be followed by the winners of the student poetry from grades 9 through 12, and then God Level Ministries, which is a Christian rap group. And then at the end of our program, we will have Paul Dalton, who is a poet. And one of the things I forgot to mention is that the city of Chillicothe is partnering with the Pump House Art Gallery and the NAACP for this program. So we appreciate that partnership.
Yes, yes. And also this, to the offering, I can't talk right now. We are basically not going to have an admission fee for this. We are asking for love offerings. So please stop by the Pump House table inside of the atrium and give us a generous donation for all of the hard work that we have done to bring this to you. Also, I wanted to let you know that we will have all of the poetry entries from our 6th through 12th graders in Ross County. We received 60 entries, and we will have those posted behind the Pump House table within the atrium of the Majestic. So if in the event you would like to stop by and see their poetry, they did some wonderful, wonderful poetry, and they had a Juneteenth theme also. So it would be very interesting for those of you to stop by and see them.
The last thing I forgot to mention is that there will be a Juneteenth program on June 19th. It's going to take place in the city park, and it's being sponsored by WIN, which stands for Women in the NAACP. So they're going to have an event on June 19th from 11 to 4 p.m., or I'm sorry, 11 to 11 p.m. Their theme is basically food, fun, music, and crafts. So they're going to have a program. They're going to have a welcome by the chairperson, who is Linda Wilson, followed by prayer and the occasion. I, as NAACP president, will have a few words, and I will be followed by Mayor Feeney and someone from City Council. And they just plan on having a really good time, everyone getting together and us celebrating as a united community that day.
All right, you've got a lot of information there. Can that be found online or
Yes,
handouts?
that can be on the Pump House website. It is available there, and I'm quite sure we have it on the Ross County NAACP website.
And Facebook.
And Facebook.
All right. So again, you've got events here at the Pump House and then at the Majestic.
Correct.
And then June 19th in the city park.
All right, so very busy, very full schedule.
Very busy schedule.
Yes. So come out and enjoy all of this. You'll be sorry that you missed any or all of this. So we hope to have a wonderful time. We're going to have some fun eating some fish, eating some cookies, and listening to some good music at the Majestic, and doing the same thing with regards to the 19th and celebrating with family and friends.
All right, and this has been, Juneteenth has been it's really become popular in the last few years. How long has it been going on here in Chillicothe, a real event on it?
Well, it's been going on for a long time.
It has. Before the collaboration with the Pump House, the NAACP had a Juneteenth program in the park. It was either 2017 or 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we started collaborating with the Pump House.
Yeah, and this is our 4th year.
Mm-hmm.
4th year. All right. Well, ladies, thank you very much. And we'll await for this event in the month of June.
Thank you.
Thank you.